Dominate on offense, score more points, and win more games with this elite offensive scheme. A link to part 1 of this offense is in the description below. Now let's get started. We will be in the Patriots playbook running the formation trips tight end. First, you will want to adjust your audibles by pressing LT or L2 in the play calling menu. Then, choose curl flat, 4-5 quick base, verticals, and PA slot corner. The first play we will go over is a one-play touchdown versus any zone defense. The play is curl flat. All you'll want to do is line up the trip side on the short side of the field. For the adjustments, motion the running back out and put him on a comeback route, then put the tight end on a streak. On the right side, put the outside receiver on an in route and leave the rest of the receivers as is. After the snap, your first read will be the post route running across the field. If you see the streak, pull the inside deep zone back. In the comeback route, pull the outside zone down, freeform pass to the post route, up and away from the deep middle and outside zones for a one-play touchdown. If the post is guarded, your last reads will be the in route and the flat route as checkdowns. The next setup we'll go over in curl flat can beat zone or man defense. In the play, line up the trip side on the far side of the field. For the adjustments, put the outside receiver on the right on an in route, leave the middle receiver on a flat, and the inside receiver on a post. Then put the tight end on the left on a streak and leave the running back on a Texas route. Before the snap, motion the inside receiver on a flat and hike the ball when he's near the inside receiver. This will pull linebackers or other short zones on that side away from the middle of the field to help open up other routes along with trying to confuse the user. After the snap, your first read is the post. If you see the streak pulls the deep zones back, pass the ball to the post by freeforming down and away from the deep zones and click on the receiver to come back to the ball and aggressive catch it by pressing Y or triangle for a huge gain. Another way to run this play is putting the tight end on a flat. This will open up the middle of the field as the linebackers and other short zones are pulled to the outside. Then you can hit the post quickly down the middle for an easy gain. If the post is not open, your next read is the running back Texas route. If the user decides to cover the post, wait till the running back clears the user and pass lead him in stride for potential yards after the catch. If the post and Texas route are guarded, your next read will be the 5-yard in route. If the short flat zone follows the motion flat route, you can pass the ball to the in route as soon as he passes the short zone defender for a quick pass and an easy completion. You can also pass it to the motion flat if you read that there is open space between the flat and the short zones for an easy couple of yards. Against a heavy man blitz in the play curl flat, put the trip side on the far side of the field. For the adjustments, put the outside receiver on the left on a comeback, the middle receiver on a drag, and the inside receiver on a zig. Then leave the tight end on a corner and put the running back on an out route or block him for extra protection. Versus the blitz, your first reads will be the drag and the zig route. If these routes are not open and you still have time in the pocket, you can then take a look at the comeback and the corner route. If one of the routes can create separation, throw a dart to the open receiver for a big play. The next setup we'll go over in curl flat beats the meta defense double Mabel. Double Mabel locks down flood concepts, corner routes, and anything ran towards the sidelines. The basic way double Mabel is set up is with a 30-yard flat, 5-yard curl flat, 2 deep half safeties, and the user lurking in the middle of the field. To beat this, put the trip side on the far side of the field and put the outside receiver on the right on a streak, leave the middle receiver on a flat, and the inside receiver on a post. Then put the tight end on the left on a streak and motion the running back to the trip side. This will create a flood concept with a streak, flat, and an inverted Texas route used as a corner. After the snap, your first read is the flat route. If the flat is guarded, the next read is the inverted Texas route. This route should be thrown to before he reaches the 30-yard flat so the defender can't disrupt the pass. If the inverted Texas route is covered, you can then look for the post route down the middle of the field. You'll want to throw the ball before he reaches the deep half and 30-yard flat, so be sure to come back to the ball if needed. The next play we'll go over is verticals. The base play verticals is a zone destroyer. For this setup though, we will create a high-low concept on the left side and a dagger concept on the right side. In the play, put the trip side on the far side of the field. Then put the outside receiver on the right on an in route and smart route it to make the route as long as the first down. Leave the middle receiver on a vertical and the inside receiver on a deep crosser. On the left side, motion the tight end out wide and put him on a streak. Then put the running back on an out route. Your first read after the snap is the vertical by the middle receiver. If there is a defender lined up over the receiver, wait until the receiver passes him. Then you can throw the ball in an open window for an easy dot. Your next read is the deep crosser. If the running back out route pulls down the flat defenders and the streak pulls the deep outside zone up the field, you will have an open window to throw to the crosser deep down the field. Your third read is the in route by the outside receiver. If your initial reads are covered, look at the middle of the field. If there is open space, hit the outside receiver on an in route up the middle for an easy pitch and catch. If all of your initial reads are covered, your last read will be the running back out route as a safety option. Now we'll go over the play PA slot corner, and we're going to create a flood concept. Put the trip side on the far side of the field. Then for the adjustments, put the outside receiver on the right on a streak, the middle receiver on a flat, and leave the inside receiver on a corner route. On the left side, put the tight end on a flat and the running back on a streak. After the snap, your first read is the flat route. If the flat is covered, your second read is the corner by the inside receiver. If the flat zone stays low and the outside zone is pushed back by the vertical, you can freeform the pass down and away from the deep zone so you can come back to the ball for a big time completion. Your third read is the running back on the vertical. If you see the middle of the field open up and the user is distracted by other developing routes, you can pass it to the running back downfield for enormous gains. Next, we have a run play called 45 quick base. This run can be dominant if you stay patient and let the pulling guard block the second level defenders, which are the linebackers. This will allow you to explode through the O-line for massive gains on the ground. A proponent you can add to the run scheme is motioning the middle receiver and snapping the ball when it gets close enough to the inside receiver, like we did in the previous pass plays. This will make your offense look the exact same, which will make it harder for your opponent to predict what you could be running. I highly recommend that you go watch part 1 of this offense, and I got it for you on the screen right now. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.